Hey guys, I'm Becky from Book Bite Reviews and welcome to another reading vlog. This is week 3 of the Magical Readathon Novice Path to Orilium Readathon. It is Monday, September 13th. I will go ahead and flash up a picture of my journey so far and how I'm doing. So far I'm feeling really confident and I'm feeling good about the rest of this month. So let's talk about what I plan on reading this week. First up, hopefully tonight. Right now I need to edit week 1's vlog, but once I get done with that, I'm going to be starting Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. I'm so excited to get into this. If you don't know, Tiffany D. Jackson is my favorite YA thriller author. She's very up there for like my favorite thriller author, period, whether it YA or adult. And I just absolutely love her writing. So I cannot wait to get into this. This will be the 3rd book that I have read by her. And yeah, I'm really excited. They've all been really great, and I expect nothing less of this. So since today is Monday, I'm hoping to get done with that hopefully by Wednesday. That would be great. On Wednesday, I have the next Facebook Live discussion for these Hollow Vows with the Bookish box. So I can't wait to participate in that because I'm loving this book so far. But after work on Wednesday, I will be able to read the last chunk of the book, the last third, and I'm really, really, really excited about it because I am loving this book. I have no bad things to say about it so far. I'm absolutely loving everything. So I can't wait to see how it ends. And then the next book that I will be reading is, I think it's Ice Planet Holiday. It is the 5th book, if I'm not mistaken, in the Ice Planet Barbarian series. That is the next book that I have for prompt. And then, last but not least, what I'm hoping to start this week is Any Way the Wind Blows by Rowell. So I'm really hoping to start this. So that's the plan. So those are my reading plans for the week. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling excited. But alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and edit my vlog. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Good morning guys. It is Tuesday morning. I am so tired. I have work today, but it's not until my normal time at noon. However, we're getting our carpets cleaned today, so I needed to wake up very early in case they showed up because they can show up anytime between like 9 and 5. So it's now 10. They're still not here yet. On one hand, I hope they don't show up until I leave for work, so that way I can like get ready for work, put my cats away, get out of the house. But then on the other hand, it's like, if they don't show up till later, I could have got like 3 more hours of sleep, and that sucks. So I did start Grown last night. I am 100 pages in. I'm really liking it so far. I guess I should talk about what this book is about. So it's about a girl named Enchanted who wants to be a singer. Her family is they're not poor, but they're also not like well off. Her parents like work their asses off to make sure that the kids are taken care of and are in private school and live in a good neighborhood and live on their own. She's not poor by any means, but she definitely, compared to the other kids at her school and in this one like social group, she's like kind of poor just because like all the money goes to like schooling and food and housing. So she wants to be a singer. Unfortunately, there's like, not money for singing lessons. Her parents want her to put school and family first and singing as kind of like a hobby. They don't think that, she would ever make it because there's such a slim chance of singers making it. But then she ends up meeting this superstar named, oh my god, what is his name? Corey. He is like a big deal in the music industry. He is also 11 years older than her. And how the book starts is that Enchanted wakes up in a hotel room covered in blood and Corey is dead. And then it goes back in time to when they first meet and everything. And this book has been described to me as like a Beyonce and Jay-Z, but also like R. Kelly situation. So we have this very inappropriate and toxic relationship between this teenage girl and this much older star. We haven't gotten to the point yet where like she's away from her family, but it's gonna happen soon, I feel. Tiffany D. Jackson writes amazing books. And I will say that the beginning of this was a little bit boring, but now that we have met Corey and we are starting to get into this relationship, it's right now it's just a friendship, but now that we're like starting to get into this, it's getting really interesting. And it's just, there's so many things like while I'm reading, I'm just like yelling at this book because there's so many red flags. It's so obvious what's going on, especially because to her, it feels very innocent. It feels like this person who cares about her, who's taking an interest in her singing, who's willing to help her out when her parents aren't able to. And like, you understand why she's so naive to it. But at the same time, a part of her knows that this is wrong because she keeps bringing up the age difference between them and is like, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. You know, my friend and her boyfriend are X number of years apart and my parents are this many years apart and you know, Beyonce and Jay-Z are this many years apart. So it's like, she realizes there is a big age gap. However, she's also like keeping this from people. Like, she hasn't told any of her friends about this because the one time that she kind of mentioned thinking that he was cute and stuff, her friend was like, he is way too old for you. And she was just like, I mean, yeah, but he's like a star. You know, like, you don't think about age gaps when it comes to celebrities. But like, her friend is just like, no. So she never brings him up again in front of her friend. Nobody knows that he has her cell phone number and that they have been texting. He has now offered to give her singing lessons with her parents' permission. And at first, like, her parents were like there, but they weren't allowed to be like in the studio. Now it's starting to get to a point where they're just like kind of letting her go by herself, but not really. Like, they still like pick her up and drop her off, but they don't stay the entire time. So she has all these like secrets. She even like snuck out to go see him one night. It's very interesting, but there's just like so many things and I'm just like, no. And on the other hand, like, her parents have no idea. I'm not blaming this on her parents at all, but they, you know, they have no idea what is going on. But in these instances with Corey, you know, they're like, you know, you better listen to him, you better treat him with respect, because they think that this is a mentor situation. Like, they are trying to not be the lame parents who don't let her have these opportunities, but they're also too busy to be 100% present to make sure nothing like this is going on. So I'm definitely not blaming the parents, but Enchanted is getting these like mixed signals. Like, on one hand, her parents are like, you better listen to him, do what he says, show him respect. And then when he is demanding those things of her, it's not in a mentor situation. And she's like, I'm a little uncomfortable, but my parents told me to listen to him. So it's like, no, that's not what they meant. And if and when your parents find out what's going on, they are going to blame themselves. Of course they are. Like, but yeah, it's really good so far. I'm going to listen to some right now before I have to start getting ready for work and hopefully working on my bullet journal. And yeah, I think that's it. So I will check in with you guys once I have made some more progress. Hey guys, it's Friday. I didn't want to film in this exact same spot again, but Pepe's sleeping, so we're just gonna be here, I guess. Let me set you down to talk about what I've been reading. I haven't updated you in a couple of days. Last night, / technically this morning because it was after midnight, I have finished Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. Don't think it tops, I'm trying to think I probably think Monday's Not Coming is my favorite. After that, I think it's Allegedly and then this one, but it was still really, really good. This one is a bit different from the other two, whereas those ones focus a little bit more on like the thriller crime aspect, whereas this is a little bit more personal, a little bit more emotional, and not so much of a thriller. It has thrilling elements, but it's not, I feel like it doesn't have like that bum bum ba as the other two did. I mean, it's Tiffany D. Jackson, what more can I say? But yeah, this was really, really good. It did make me cry, and there are definite trigger warnings for sexual assault, brainwashing, grooming, that kind of thing, and physical abuse. So just know that going into it. Really like this. I think I'm gonna give it 5 out of 5 stars. I feel like I should give it 4 just because it's not my favorite, my number one new favorite of Tiffany's, but it's still an amazing book. Like, I loved this book. So 5 out of 5 stars for this. So since last night when I finished that, I haven't picked anything up, but here are my plans. I think the next thing that I'm going to pick up is, I think this one. I think I'm going to finish these Hollow Vows. I just have the last third of the book to go. Just this little piece right here. It's not that little, but it is, because it's only going to take a second. So I think I'm going to finish this up, which I am definitely expecting this to be 5 stars. Like 100%. It's definitely going to be 99.9% sure this is going to be a 5 star, because I've loved every second of it thus far. And then I am going to pick up Ice Planet Holiday on my Kindle. I am reading this for a 5-star prediction. It was originally going to be These Hollow Vows, but I had to sub that for Top of Your TBR. So now this is going to be my 5-star prediction. I'm a little annoyed that it's a holiday book when I'm more in like the spooky vibe. But it's the next one in the series that I need to read. It's also, you know, like a fun, spicy romance, so it sounds like the perfect pick for me to just like fly through it, finish that book, and then have time to start Any Way the Wind Blows. My prediction and my plan is to finish these Hollow Vows and start Ice Planet Holiday and get a pretty good chunk of the way through, like at least 30 to 40% is what I would love. 50% would be ideal, but 30 to 40%. And then tomorrow, finish it and start Any Way the Wind Blows. Right now, though, I am currently waiting on the UPS truck to show up because I have a very, very, very exciting package coming that I have been waiting weeks for. It was something that released on August something. I can't remember. I feel like a month ago maybe. This released and my husband got his, but because I got a different color, I've had to wait because a lot of people wanted that color and it went on back order. I have been not so patiently awaiting its arrival. It should be here any minute, and then I'm going to unbox it with you guys, quickly set it up, and then go to my mom's house so that we can get our nails done. And then I'm going to come home and read. Pretty excited about that. I probably should also find some kind of snack to eat really quickly because I haven't eaten today and my stomach is grumbling now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But yeah, I'm starting to kind of feel it. So I'm probably gonna go grab a snack. Well, while I'm waiting, I should do something instead of just staring. I'm staring at the live tracking information. So maybe I will start Ice Planet Holiday because I definitely don't want to physically read while eating. I do not do that. So maybe that's what I'll do. But I will come back on once I can do my unboxing. I'm so excited. Okay, we are in the living room. I have gotten my package. You guys, I'm like ridiculously excited. So what I've gotten is the Z Fold 3, my brand new phone. What's really cool is that, like I was saying, my husband got his first and he got just traditional black. And his box actually has, I think, maybe a black Z, I don't know, but mine is green because this is the color of my phone. Okay, let's open this. Oh my god. So this is what it looks like open. Then, oh, you are pretty. Okay, let me take off the covering. This is the front of the phone. Here is the back where you can see the green. I don't know if you can really tell. I'll have to find something black to hold it up next to. So I think you can tell the difference now. Like, it's a very, very dark green, almost black, but definitely green. So I think you can tell a difference there. Not sure if you can tell a difference here, but oh, so pretty. And then it has a hinge and it opens up to be basically a tablet. So yes, I'm so excited, guys. Oh my God. So I'm going to get this set up really quick so I can go to my mom's, and then I will show it to you guys once I get everything set up later tonight. So, bye. Hey guys, I haven't left yet to go get my nails done because I'm just waiting for my phone to finish like doing its initial setup. But I have been reading Ice Planet Holiday. I'm on chapter 3, and I'm really liking this one, which is very exciting because I did not like book 4. I've loved books 1 through 3, like they were getting better and better, and then book 4 I was like, I don't know about this, but I'm loving book 5. It is told in multiple points of view, which they always are, but it's multiple points of view of different girls, so that's very exciting because we have so far Georgie and then Claire. So Georgie we obviously have heard from, she was from book 1. Claire is new, and she is in this toxic, possible to become abusive relationship with someone she hasn't resonated with. So they're not mated. Like, when they first found the Sakui, she kind of like buddied up with him because she thought that if she was with one of the males, she would be better protected. And so she's been with him. She has still not resonated with him, and he's not nice to her. Like, he is very verbally abusive to her, and she's like basically counting down the days until he is physically abusive. They've decided to have a holiday and to start having holidays in the future, and so everyone is invited back to the main cave, and so it's like her first chance to get away from him, and so she's just broken it off with him, and I'm just like, yes, girl power. Like, I know that I've only known you for a chapter, but like I feel like I know so much about you from this one chapter, and I'm so rooting for Claire. And then we have this other guy who I think she will resonate with, and he seems like a sweetie. They haven't even talked, but it seems right. I get the vibes. So I just wanted to update you guys really quickly before I go to say that I'm really loving this book a lot. So hey guys, it is Saturday. I have just gotten out of the shower, so my hair's a little wet still. But I didn't come on again yesterday to chat with you guys, and that's because I ended up staying at my mom's a little bit later than I anticipated. I had to come home, eat dinner, set up my phone, and then read. So good things happened in place of me updating you, but now here we are to update you. So like I said, it's Saturday morning. I did get my nails done. I got this matte blue with a silver ring finger. Very pretty. Then I did set up my phone, did its theme and everything. So for my always on display, I've got this cute little cat ghost. How adorable. And then for my theme, I have the same thing. I don't know if you can really tell because of the apps, but some of the apps are really cute. All of them have a little skull behind the ones that aren't like the standard phone ones. And then when you open it up, that is what it looks like. So I don't have anything down here to compare it to, but this phone itself is a little bit, just a tiny little bit shorter than my Note 10. It is a lot thinner in this form. When I say a lot, it's definitely not like half the size. I think my Note went out to maybe here. So it did shave a good chunk off the front, but that's okay. You can also change what apps are on this home screen versus when you open it up home screen. So on here, I really have a lot of the apps that I use in the car or on the go. So I have like my voicemail, my music apps, my audiobook apps, notes, calculator, alarm clock, that kind of thing. And then I also have my calendar as well as my quick glance bank information and my to-do list. And then when I open it up, this screen is bigger than my Kindle Paperwhite screen. Can you believe it? I didn't think it was going to be bigger. I figured it'd be the same size, but no, it is a lot wider and I think maybe a little bit taller. So bigger than a Kindle Paperwhite screen is what it folds out to they consider this the main screen and this one the front screen because the phone is really designed for you to be using this screen. So on here I have all the rest of my very frequently used apps, and then of course if you just scroll up from any of the screens it gives you the full list of apps that I have. Something else is that on the front screen, if I open up an app, say Libby, you know, I have it here on the front screen. If I open up the main screen, it opens it up on this side. For now, I just have, I don't know if you can really tell, but just a clear case on it. But yes, that is my phone. I am like over the moon loving it. Yeah, okay, that is everything about my phone. But I am loving it. So now on to book related content. I also got another package yesterday that I'm very, very excited about, and that is my copy of White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson. I really can't wait to get into this. I'm going to be reading it in October and possibly for the book Readathon. If you haven't heard of that, that is a annual readathon that I host. It's in celebration of my booktube anniversary. It's a week long, the last week of October, and I usually have like 3 prompts and a giveaway, and it's a lot of fun and very just like low-key. So I think I'm going to save it for that. Number 1 is by Tiffany D. Jackson, so I know it's going to be amazing, but all of her other books are thrillers. This one is a horror. Blends a chilling psychological thriller with her own modern take on the classic haunted house story in a novel that will have you wondering what lies beneath your own floorboards. Great! This is gonna be horrifying, and I honestly cannot wait for it. It's going to be the best. So as for what I read yesterday, I did not read these Hollow Vows. That's what I'm going to do right now, is read this and finish that up. But what I did do is read the entirety of Ice Planet Holiday. You guys, it was so good. 5 out of 5 stars. I'm glad that my prediction was correct. It was kind of a safe bet, but with how book 4 went, there was, you know, a possibility. But it was amazing. I absolutely loved that book. I loved how we had the 2 different women's points of view. I love that there was a fake dating trope, and we saw evidence of a future enemies to lovers, which I am over the moon for because I love, love, love enemies to lovers. It has just made me so much more excited for continuing on with this series. I really like it. It's absolutely ridiculous. There are definitely things that I'm sure are not realistic at all, like the scene in this book where they have to turn the baby because it's coming feet first. Yeah, I don't care. I love it. It's a good time. It's sexy, and I feel like the romance is always very sweet. I just love them. I don't care. So yes, I started it yesterday. I did give you a little snippet of like how much I'm loving it, but I did end up finishing it last night, so that was fantastic. So now for my novice path to Orilium, I only have one more prompt, and that is the Orilium Academy arc, which is to read a book with a school setting, and also to finish my Ash Torn Tree prompt. So I'm going to be finishing that right now. My Orilium Academy arc, which means I can officially, I have proven myself enough to start at this amazing school, that I will be starting today, hopefully, and reading more of tomorrow, and then finishing in the next reading vlog. But alright guys, I am going to start reading. I am so pumped to see how this book ends. And I cannot wait. I can't wait. So I will update you later today because I will tell you once I finish this book. And yeah, I'm gonna go read. Hey guys, so we are back in the office. I know. I have just finished these Hollow Vows. Holy crap, you guys. This was so freaking good. So 5 out of 5 stars. I love that I read it for a read-along so that I have people to talk about it with and could participate in the live shows and things like that. However, I do think that this book wasn't as amazing, as badly as that sounds, to make it kind of like a read-along book. Because I just feel like there wasn't enough unexpected reveals that take place in this book that really makes it worth the wait till you read the next section. It is amazing. It definitely 5 out of 5 stars. I think it's going to be pretty up there on my top 10 books of the year. Like, I absolutely love this, don't get me wrong, but I just I feel like I would love it even more if I would have read it in like one sitting, you know, which I probably could have just because of how good this book is. But to like drag it out amongst 3 weeks, it just seems, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. For some reason, I just feel like this would be even better if I would have just read it all at once instead of spacing it out. Either way, absolutely love this. The ending is nuts. It is not at all what I was expecting for a reveal that happens that relates to our main character. I saw that from a mile away. I already knew that. But for like the actual ending of this book, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting what happens in the love triangle, but the last chapter, such bad assery. Oh my god. Like, I cannot wait for the next book. July of 2022 cannot get here soon enough because I just can't wait to be back in this world. It's excellent. I love our main character. I love all the characters that are in this book, honestly. And I just can't wait to see how we get out of this. What's gonna happen next? What do we find out about these characters we no longer trust? Yeah, I'm just blown away. So yeah, this was excellent. I'll show the map. My Ash Torn Tree challenge is now officially completed. And now I officially only have one more challenge left, which is the Orilium arc and reading this big beast of a book, which I will be physically reading as it's my only choice. The plan is to start this tonight. I'm now going to, I don't know what, but I'm going to take a small break before I pick this up, but maybe I'll just start right away. I don't know. I'm really in the reading mood, but at the same time I feel like I need to take some time to just like digest what I just read. Just wanted to update you. Another book down. Talk to you later. Hey guys, so it is a couple days later than when I anticipated ending this vlog, but here we are at the end of the vlog. So I did end up starting Any Way the Wind Blows. I got 150 pages into it this week, and I will warn you, if you haven't already started it, that you will cry within the first 100 pages. Maybe within the first 50. Just know that. But I'm really, really loving it. I anticipate it's going to take a lot less time than I anticipated. So that's good, and I'm loving it. And yeah. So I think that's everything for this week's vlog. I am immediately starting the next one because it is Tuesday. I feel like this was a really, really excellent week. I did everything that I wanted to try to get done, and I'm feeling very positive about the rest of this month. But alright guys, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to please give it a thumbs up. Keep reading, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!